Hi guys, it's Colleen here. So today I want to just talk to you really quickly about Young Living's quality and promise. Promise of quality, purity, and potency. And it's called Seed to Seal. That's what it's called. It's their own promise, okay? And I'm going to explain to you what that means and why I love it and why I've chosen Young Living over everything else because of it. So back then, when I used to buy oils, I would just buy them everywhere. I would buy them at the grocery store. I would buy them at the better health food stores. I would buy them on Amazon and eBay. Even, brand labeled bottles, I would buy them. But I had no idea about the dangers of doing that, okay? So essential oils do not fall into the drug category. They're not drugs. So therefore, they fall into the perfume category, and when you fall into perfume category, there is no regulation on what is being put inside these bottles, and the label is marketing hype. It's a marketing gimmick. Don't believe anything just because it says 100% pure, 100% therapeutic grade, 100% essential oil, organic, whatever the label says. Don't compare them because they're all the same. They're a marketing gimmick. What you want to do is know what's going on behind the company before you put it in your body. And what's going on with Young Living is that they have had a very long history of starting right from the beginning. Okay, so they bought their own farm. Before they sold a bottle of oil, they started with their first farm, and they made sure that that farm did not have any pesticides, agricides, herbicides, and it hadn't been cultivated in the last 50 years. And they did this because Gary Young knew how important it was to have purity in the oils. And even today, they'll use lavender as a natural insecticide. Lavender that didn't make the cut, they would throw it back out in the field and would protect the plants. So Seed to Seal, it's really important because when you're buying expensive bottles of oil, and by the way, if you buy this on Amazon, there is no reason why bottles on Amazon should be cheaper than what a member is paying, because as someone who does the business, as a customer, as a member, you're paying the same price. Okay, everybody's paying the same price. I don't get a better deal than you. I get my 24% wholesale discount and my points back for being a rewards monthly order, because I order the same products for my kids and myself every month. Such as like vitamins for my husband, vitamins for my kids, our shampoos, our oils, etc. And I get points back, okay? There is no reason why things on Amazon should be cheaper, because members get the same price. Does that make any sense to you? So I can, for $1.50, use this up, put something else in it, and then put a brand new cap in it, make it look brand new, and, do whatever I want. So I can do that. I have caps where I have blank bottles, so I make them, to give away, and I'll put like rose on them, and I'll fill it up with carrier oil, and I'll put a brand new cap, seal it on top. It looks like no one's ever tampered with it. So I'm just telling you that there is if you're saving a couple bucks buying it off Amazon or eBay, you're really doing, you might be buying something that's not pure. And so the quality, the thing I love about Young Living's process is that there aren't so many hands that are in the process. Okay, so right on the farm, they take the plants and they take it to the distillery that's right on the farm. Next to the distillery is the bottler, the bottling building. It's just like walking distance. And that's amazing because with other companies, You know, you got to go through broker and importer and things like that. You know, temperature changes, climate changes, you know, wherever the oil is kept in, a lot of things change, and there's just so many variances. So that's why I like their seed to sealed bottle. You know, from the seed, they make sure that it's the right seed, right species, best environment, goes through the testing process. And another thing is, you can't just take a bottle of oil and give it to an independent lab for them to analyze, because they wouldn't know what to analyze. And the reason why I say that is, in the 24 years that Young Living's been doing this, they've also been testing every single batch of oil and every single season, every yield, from year to year to year to year. And that's how they've added that potency, that quality, you know, because you want your oils to work, okay? You don't want to get diluted, cut, adulterated stuff in your body. You want the best pure stuff, and you want them to work. Yeah. So every year they perfect it even more by comparing the last season, you know, yield. And they've done that for 24 years. And so, you know, that's how they reject a lot of lavender. And the other thing that they do is that they first distill, you know, just like virgin olive oil. It's like first press, and you get the best stuff. Now, you do a second press, you might not get the same amount of constituents that are beneficial for you in that second press. And I love how they really stress potency. So it's so important, because that's why I definitely picked them over a lot of other brands, because I can feel the potency of their products and the way that they work. All right, so I'm just trying to remember anything else that is so important. You know, the other thing is, like, when you're, you know, when you're starting off with a clean farm, it's great. But when you're not, so let's say you're not, okay, and you have whatever it is that's in the soil, well, let's say a pesticide, right? That plant grows with that pesticide, it gets distilled, and then it gets through the process. There's no filtering that pesticide out of the oil. It's so hard, because I think that's what's called oil soluble, which means they mix in there, and there's no filtering that stuff out. So it's great that they started out the right way, because you can't filter pesticides out of your oils and then, you know, have them in your body. And then remember, anyone can put anything on that label. So the most important thing that you want to know when you're purchasing oils is the quality and the purity and potency, right? So don't believe that label. Believe what the company does. Believe what the company shows you, and look at it step by step. And Young Living lays it out for you step by step, exactly what they do. And that's why I love them. All right, guys, well, that's it. And if you're ready to become a member, then watch my video on how to become a member. Thank you.